What time is it? Ugarte time.
Football Power Hour.
Come on, man. I'm serious. What time is it? Ugarte time. What time is it? Ugarte time. And running. Manuel Ugarte is here. Manuel Ugarte is ha. Yo. This weekend, football is back. Manuel Ugarte Ribeiro. Honestly, this is the time to launch Manuel Ugarte. As Stephanie says it, Ugarte launch sequence initiated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. ¡Ah! ¡Vamos!
Bruno Fernandes.
This is the weekend of No Excuses FC. This is the weekend where we go to Southampton, come back not just with 3 points, but with some pride. This is the weekend where we show that we are Manchester United. I don't want to hear the, we're in a rebuild rhetoric anymore. Not with Southampton. When we're playing Liverpool, we're in a rebuild. When we're playing Arsenal, we are in a rebuild. When we're playing Mancity, we are in a rebuild, but not with Southampton. If you have standards, this is the time to show it, Manchester United. All the players that wear that red shirt and have that badge on that chest, they need to play for it. I am not coming here with no apologetic energy, humble to be here type of attitude. I'm happy to share the sunshine with you type of, outlook on life. Nah, I am here for my 3 points and I want them convincingly. Honestly, there has to be a line. When we play a team like Southampton, right now, I can ask, shout out to Dr. NHS in the building, I can ask Dr. NHS, listen, do you remember when Southampton lost 9-0? Dr. NHS will say, which time? Oh my God, because Southampton is one of those teams, man, you got to annihilate convincingly. Like some of us who grew up without a washing machine, when you hand wash your clothes, when there's a stain on it, we gotta do this with Southampton. We gotta do we gotta hand wash Southampton. We gotta put them on the line to dry. We got to show Southampton who we are and make a statement because our season starts this weekend. This is where we draw the line. Win in style. I'm not accepting a 1-goal margin. 2 goals. Okay. We can be a little bit realistic, but I'm coming here with 3-goal margin energy. Honestly speaking, I am not apologetic. I'm not in a rebuild with Southampton. I don't know how you feel. I'm going to obviously share the link in a few minutes, but I want to know how you feel because right now, Eriktenhag has to show his colors. He has to pick his best team. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the match preview right now. He has to pick his best team. Wash and go, says Stephanie.
No.
We gotta do the wash, go with Southampton. Honestly, yo, nah. No draws, no 1-0 type of win. It's gotta be 2. If they score, it's gotta be 3. That's the standard I have for Southampton. I understand they made it to the Premier League. But this is a team that's historically, if Oli could do it with a back line of Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw, we can do it with De Ligt, with Licha. Let's be real, man. Anyway, quick little preview of what we can expect. So Southampton, if you didn't know, oh, this one is gonna be a Kahoot question. Kahoot is going to be hosted by the Admiral Drex himself tomorrow, but I'm going to talk to him to make sure that this question is in there. Who is the manager of Southampton Football Club? I'll wait in the chat. No Google. I want to see if anybody in the chat will get it. Who is the manager of Southampton? The Saints. I guess nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's gonna be in the Kahoot on Friday, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Nobody knows. The manager is not Russell Crowe. Russell Martin. Big up to Solomon. Yes. Shout out to Solomon. Come on. Clap hands for Solomon. Yeah. Russell Martin. Born in 1986. If Ten Hag cannot beat him, huh? I have no idea who he's going to beat. Average coach, says Raja. Honestly, let's actually talk really quickly talk about, not Richard Dunn. GV, do me a favor, please.
Get right here, man.
You Richard Dunn merchant. Stephanie says, who cares? That's the point, bro. That's the point, Steph. Like, honestly, if we can beat Southampton, I don't know who we're going to beat. I'm not coming here with no like, oh, why the team, we're not in a good moment. We're not in a good moment versus Liverpool. And Ten Hag has to make sure that the team is ready. And as we know, Man United, the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, every time we come out of a winter, an international break, we're not smooth. Pep Guardiola knows how to whip his lash and get his players like to really play like they've been playing, like they didn't have a break. Now, one part of the things that Ten Hag has to do is to make sure that the Ugarte launch party is initiated. We have to see Ugarte in the lineup. Look at what Casemiro did. You have to send a message using Casemiro's mistakes versus Liverpool and say, this is what you do against our rivals at home. There has to be a reprimand for that. There has to be consequences. Otherwise, how are you going to be directing the ship for the rest of the season? So I was listening to the Goldfish, because I hate my life, Elion, aka the man from the United stand, and he used this analogy that I was like, you know what? That is actually not bad. He said, if you're talking with the missus, and we know that thing that's running out of battery, and you go on Amazon, you order the batteries are there, you open up the package, the batteries are there, but you still insist on using that thing, the batteries that are like a quarter full, that don't allow you to switch to the high level, you know what I mean? High level vibration settings. So it's like, what are you doing? Change the damn batteries, Ten Hag. We want to have a good time. We got Ugarte. It's time to use Ugarte. Fresh batteries, fam. Stevie says, not the rabbits. You know what I mean? It's time for us to actually launch the season, because the season starts on Saturday for Manchester United. It's the Ugarte launch party. As Stephanie eloquently put it, Ugarte launch sequence has to be initiated. Anyway, big shout out to GB, by the way, in the building. Big up to the legend Noah in the house. Big up to Nick. Shout out to you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, especially if you're here right now. If you're going to come have your say about this, the entrance fee is a like button. Is that too much to ask for? Noah, big up to you as well from Nick. Big up to Men Like Munch says, this is going to age horribly if Southampton win on Saturday. Yo, if they win on Saturday, yeah, Munch, let's not entertain those thoughts. let's just not entertain those thoughts really quickly. If you are wondering how we have done versus Southampton in the past, especially like our head-to-head record, I like to always do this in previews, just so say, all right, who are the players to look out for? Southampton has a player, very well seasoned player called Adam Lallana. We know very well from these Premier League streets. He's been around the block, and he has the most assists right now for Southampton. But the last time we played them, it was a 0-0 situation at Old Trafford. And the second last time we played them, we won 1-0. Oh gosh, these results are not uplifting. But okay, and then the third last time we played them, it was a 1-1 draw. The fourth last time we played them, it was a 1-1 draw. This just goes against everything that I said a few minutes ago. And then the fifth last time we played them, that was the 9-0. So, and that was way, way, way back in the day in 2021. So we are honestly on paper a better team than that team that played and won 9-0. Sorry. This, like, literally, I did not look at the head-to-head record before starting the show. Otherwise, I would have had a more level-headed opening to the show. But the truth of the matter is, we still have to beat them. Like Southampton, a little bit of a weird team because the last 3 matches that they've played, they've had over 65% possession. And if we know anything about Man United, is teams that have possession, like especially under eriktenhag, sometimes we just don't know how to deal with them. And if they can create the chances, we are in trouble. Now, versus the last match that they played, I believe, was versus Brentford. It was versus Brentford. And let's quickly look at how many chances, first of all, they had 2 weekends ago. It was Brentford, Southampton. Brentford won 3-1. And if you tell me we can't outperform Brentford, I'm going to be so mad. Mbuemo getting a brace. Wisa scoring. Guys. If our front three is not better than Mbuemo, Wisa, and is it Shade or Shade? Kevin Shade, the guy who plays on the left for Brentford. If we can have a front three that performs better than these guys, I don't know. We're lost. We're lost. So I was looking up the quick stats of it to see how many total shots did Brentford have versus Southampton. 20 shots.
Jesus is Lord.
So that means, by my calculation, we should be having at least minimum 15 shots. 15 shots versus Southampton. And they had, Brentford had 7 on target. So we should have like something around the same ballpark as well. Anyway, these are sort of just my little hopes and dreams for when we go to St. Mary's Stadium. I am curious what you think. I'm putting the link in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure that you say Man United. Give me confidence. Please. Vegeta says that head-to-head record feels more like a PTSD session than therapy. Make us live past ill. No. We are gonna win. The question is by how many goals. Let me go ahead and ask my brother Charles. Charles in the building. Big up yourself.
We're back again.
We're back.
Southampton.
Southampton, St. Mary's, bro.
Southampton, bro.
How many goals are we pumping versus Southampton, Charles?
I don't know. I have no idea. None.
No, what is your expectation? Like, let's have this conversation, bro.
Brother, my expectation against Southampton is that we win. That's it. In regards to the manager, he is already done for me. So Even if we score 7 goals, I'm not hearing it. Yeah,
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I'm
whoa,
not
whoa, whoa.
hearing
Slow
it.
down. Even if we score 7 versus Southampton, you're not gonna.
Even if even if we score 7 against Southampton, I'm not hearing it because if we score 7 against Southampton but we lose to 20 and we lose to Tottenham, what then? No one cares about the 7.
No, 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 no. One game at a time, Charles. You're saying if 3 ifs in a row is never a good thing, Charles. Just
The-
let's just talk Southampton. If so, I just need to know a scoreline that would leave you feeling like, all right, I'm satisfied.
Bro, that's the thing. We're not going to be satisfied. We know this until we can pick up a run of games where we are consistently scoring
But it
goals.
has to start somewhere, Charles. So you need
Yes,
to build
brother.
your confidence with a certain team,
It
bro.
has to, yes, it has to start somewhere, but then it's not after the first game that it starts. It's after at least 3 games that you begin to actually feel what that confidence does. Again, if we beat Southampton, but we lose to Tottenham, we lose to 20, we lose to Porto, there ain't no confidence there. The biggest problem for me is the fact that
Charles, you're
we don't
looking
know
too
what.
far ahead, bro. Why not? Let's
Bro,
just talk Southampton, bro. Like
Southampton, I have no brother. I have no confidence in this team under that manager right now. None. There is zero confidence. This guy hasn't shown me anything to say that it's going to be different from last season. I'm not going to come here and lie to you guys that if we win 4-0,
yeah,
everything is going to change. No, that isn't true.
but it's a
But you
step in
see,
the right direction,
it is
surely.
it is a step in the right direction if it is continuous. If we win only to get slapped, it means nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Hey, Manja agrees with you. I'm trying to disagree, but Manja says facts. The truth is truth by Charles. Okay. All right. Okay. So,
It's the truth. We need results. We don't need one result. We need results.
Charles, you're a downer, bro.
Multiple. No, I am a realist, yeah. Because when I was saying I expected a title charge this season after a manager has been here for 3 years and spent over half a billion, man, them told me I was realistic. Now I'm going to be realistic with you. If we beat Southampton and we do not win the next game after and the one after that, because don't forget, the next 7 games are against teams that we should be picking up 21 points from. Make no mistake. The games that we could have lost, we have lost them. Brighton, we have lost it. Liverpool, we have lost it.
But you can't be yeah. Now Liverpool is another level, bro. Now we're talking Southampton, and I'm asking you for the last time, Charles. Stop the ifs. 3 ifs in a row don't make no reality situation. You know?
I only said one if, but if we win and we don't win more games afterwards, it don't mean nothing. It's one if. It's one sentence.
Okay.
One, not three. So you can do the pre-match thing, but let's have our heads on the swivel because if we don't win that game, it's mad.
What's your
If
score
we win
prediction?
it, score prediction 1-0.
Why is Charles like this? We're trying to raise the energy. It starts with us, the fans. We have to send those good vibes to our players. Charles is just bringing the. Oh, Pav, please pick up the show, bro.
You've come to me to pick up the show.
Okay, let's hear. Please, Megamind, please. I know that my lineup was wrong. I should have like had Charles and Pav like towards the end. Mega,
Listen,
how do you feel about Southampton?
well, listen, to be honest, listen, I know Southampton, they haven't been poor in the last 2 games, I think. Listen, but in a way, I know it's not going to be easy, but listen, we have to win it, no
Yes,
matter what it takes.
yes,
Listen, I know, but still, what bothers me is that it's our manager, if he doesn't pick starting the lineups, whether if it's the same old story, same old crap, like last 2 weeks ago, Armand Diallo didn't start against Liverpool. That's what the main reason I was pissed with that
Sure.
manager. And still, I'm not happy with it because it's the same. It's the same old story. Basically, we were playing 3-1-6 because of basketball. That's not how
Mhm.
it is supposed to be like that.
Okay.
Because I don't understand what this manager is playing of his style of play. This guy is lost, in my opinion. Listen, Papi, listen. If we don't beat against Southampton on Saturday, the time is coming for him to get sacked. 100%. Listen, Papi.
Yeah.
Okay, give me your thoughts. How can a manager does not even challenging for the Premier League to fight for the
No,
Premier
no,
League
no.
that you really wanted, and even you want to challenge for the Champions League to spot for the top four? How come does he not tell even the truth on his
Press conference. Yeah. Yeah. No, no, no.
press
There
conference?
is some the new personality that we're seeing from Ten Hag, and hopefully he'll come with some truth in the next one. But right now, it's not even about title charge. It's not about top four charge. It's just talking about Southampton. What's the scoreline gonna be for you, bro?
I don't know, bro. So to be honest, I think it will be 2-1 in my opinion, but we could concede it in my opinion because you never know what's gonna happen. Because
Okay.
Southampton, they have their own, they have the manager. He knows his own style of play
Yeah.
because you never know what's gonna happen. That's my
Okay.
opinion. But
Okay.
if we,
Okay.
that's my opinion, Papi.
Yeah,
Listen,
no, no, no. I respect it. No, I respect it. 2-1. Like, even though I'd like maybe 3-1, but I hear what you're saying. Let me go to Pav because I know he's got to get on the road. I'll be back in a second. But Pav.
Yo,
So okay, let's talk quickly about like Noah mentioned Ahmad Diallo. Like, he was pissed off that Ahmad Diallo did not start. What's your front three for this game versus Southampton?
I'll be honest, it doesn't really bother me who starts because it shouldn't
Okay.
matter. It really shouldn't matter if the entire squad are playing.
Yeah,
Like I see other teams, yeah, they switch up players like different players for different opponents every other week, right?
yeah,
Um, you see that with City. Sometimes you see it with Liverpool,
yeah,
even Arsenal tinker here and there. All your players should be performing regardless, innit?
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But
Especially if you're playing a team that's like Southampton should be our punching bag, bro. It should be our bounce back, our history, our confidence boost. You know,
yeah, but the thing
they
is,
haven't
yeah, I,
won a
bro,
single
look
game so
look
far.
at every team, yeah, even throughout pre-season, Fulham, going back to last season, it doesn't matter what team we were playing. Teams were ready to go toe to toe with us. They're not scared. No one is scared of us at the moment. This is why I think Southampton will try it as well. They'll try it. They know that we're not a fear team. They know
Mhm.
that we've got a lot of frailties in this team, that we can be exposed. That's why I don't know how this game's gonna go. Nothing will make me more happier than to beat them 3-4-5-0.
Yeah,
Like goals is what I want to see in it.
thank
But
you.
where I don't want to see us sitting there getting a scumbaggy win like we have been doing with certain teams, like
Yeah,
Fulham, like
yeah.
Wolves last year.
Mhm.
Bro, that's what I mean. I don't want to be sitting there just watching the same old crap. And I don't want to hear any excuses about, oh yeah, these players have been on international break, they're tired, they've not had a rest.
Yeah.
Southampton players have had a rest and all this. I don't want to hear it
Mhm.
if things go south. Honestly, like a lot of these players, I don't even know how many United players went on an international duty anyway. Obviously, Rashford didn't.
Rashford,
Um,
but
Leach did, but I heard he got subbed off. I don't know why.
Delict,
Delo probably went.
Dallo went.
What
What?
about on Mazarawi and
Mazraoui, I'm not sure. Mazraoui, I'm not sure, but I would assume he did get a call up. Like,
they might have had some sort of friendly because obviously it was Nations League, but
yeah,
I'm not sure with the others. But I think Delit went. Kobe obviously went.
yeah.
Casemiro, I don't know.
No, Casemiro,
Ugarte went, didn't he? I heard he had time, didn't he?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
So
yeah.
if Ugarte's playing international, like, it all depends on it, because some of these players might have come back late, they might not be ready. I don't know, but I'm not
Mm.
hearing any excuses. I expect the team to perform, but will we get that? Probably not, because I don't know with this manager, bro. There's nothing there for me to say that we're gonna kill Southampton off. There's
We
actually no
we
blueprint.
have we have
No,
to.
you could say we have to. Bro, I remember last year, right? Yeah, I
Yeah,
sat there. Obviously, we were getting pumped left, right, and centre, and we were
yeah,
in the UCL, and we had to beat Copenhagen at their ground. And I sat here doing a battle rally, yeah.
yeah.
And guess what? Rashford got himself a red card after we were winning 2-0, and we were 2-0 up, and we threw it away.
Bro, if at all we pull a Newcastle and get a red card like that would be like ridiculous. But but Newcastle was still able to win with 10 men, you know,
When
versus Southampton. Like they
they
played
did,
after,
they won 1-0.
yeah, they won 1-0. So if Newcastle could beat Southampton 1-0 with one
Yeah, I
man
know,
down,
but that's them. We're talking about us. Look at what we do as a team. That, like, we could have like a 10 or 15 minute performance, yeah, good performance, and then
yeah,
the rest of the game's all dead. Like, I expect this team for at least 90 to 95% of the game to be on top. You can, like, no team will be 100% um in possession of the ball and
no,
be like the top dogs in that game. There'll be a chance where the opposition will always um what's the word, will cause you issues.
yeah, they'll cause you
But
issues.
but
Yeah.
for us, we're the opposite. We'll cause issues for maybe 10-15% of the game, and the other percentage is the opposition.
Mm.
That's the issue with this manager and this team. But like I said, you're not going to find a lot of people who go into the Southampton game with a lot of optimism. Like, I can see you're trying, but yeah, honestly, bro, you're clutching at straws. You're trying to give yourself false hope.
Oh, we
And then
got
when it comes to Saturday, it'll probably come crashing down, and you're going to be sitting there with a bottle of Henny, bruv, trying to drown your sorrows.
Do not put that into the universe, bro. Please, 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 please. I know Ten Hag's record away is not looking good. You know, he's lost more away than one, but something has to change. We can't continue in this trend. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, give me your score prediction, bro. I know you gotta get on the road. So
I'll give you a prediction, two predictions. One what I think with my head, and one with the heart. Yeah, so with the
all right,
heart, let's just say 4-1.
come
But in my
on,
head,
yes,
like, yeah, no, but that's just like the Man United fan in me, innit? And
yes.
but if I use my head and base off everything I see over this past year and there's a few games and preseason,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to say 1-1.
You have, and we deserve better. Timeout. Somebody please put we deserve better on timeout, because how you gonna say 1-1 and then fall? Nah. Go with the heart, Pav. Go with the heart. Anyway, let's hear from my South African brother.
You are asking for depression, asking for people to pull through with positivity.
No, Pav's heart is positive, but he lets his mind get in the way. Like, listen to the
No,
heart.
no, bots. We're just tired of living in La La Land. So let me tell you, if we look at this game in isolation, right?
Yes.
This game is only of consequence in the sense that if Ten Hag doesn't win, hey, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And all the people that were riding for Ten Hag can't
Yeah.
even say to me, guys, but it's 4 games. 4 games. So how many games do you need to warm up to beat Southampton? How many games? You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's of consequence in that sense that if he wins, it's Southampton. Unfortunately, I know that sounds bad. It's like, cool. We kind of expect you to beat them. But if he dares to lose, hey, 3 games back to back. No, guys, we can't wait until Christmas. It's too much now. The embarrassment is too much.
So you're
That's
firing him
enough.
after Southampton if we
I
lose.
fired him after Liverpool, bruh, but he's still here. So it's fine. It's okay.
You're
But
just waiting for Ineos to catch up.
dude,
So
I'm not. The firing is just my opinion. Whether
yeah,
Ineos keep him or not, I'm not going to change my support. I'm still going to support United and him and the
yeah,
players. I lack belief right now. Let's say if he was a god, I would be an atheist. That's where I am right now. I just don't think he's there. But with regards to the game, bro, I think another thing that we need to see change. We can't have a gaping hole in the middle of midfield. That I think he's had more than enough time to remedy the whatever the hell's going on there. I don't know what. Ooh, am I allowed to say that? Whatever
yeah,
is going on there,
yeah,
he needs to remedy that, right?
yeah.
If he can fix that early in the season, bro. I don't want him to wait like last year for the final 10 games to show me he's capable of changing something. Ten Hag, people are believing in you. Maybe it's not me, but I'm
Yeah.
just one person. There's
Yeah.
still fans that believe in you. Change it now. Address it now. Because like your fans are saying, it's only 3 games. So if you can address the whole midfield thing, because that's the biggest thing besides the Buzerksi not scoring, because he can't fix that. People not scoring, he can't fix. Like if you create chances, the strikers need to score.
So that's exactly why I looked up the Brentford like chances shots that they had. I'm like, well, fine, Ten Hag is not on the pitch, but your job as a coach is to make sure that your players are able to create chances. If your players create chances, you've done your job as a coach because you're not the one kicking the ball at the end of the day, but you're
Yes,
responsible for the chance creation.
for the chance creation.
Yes,
And,
yes,
but you see, Ten Hag has my biggest beef for Ten Hag. He has to decide what he wants to do because he's got this weird thing of trying to do 2 styles at the same time. So, for example, last season he tried to do the whole pressing but staying low at the same time. It's like, are you pressing or are you not pressing? You have to choose because that whole indecisiveness is why we got exploited. Besides the injuries, this season he doesn't know if he wants to pass out the back or play it long because we can't play through midfield. There is no midfield, so we pass out the back, and then it's long ball.
yeah.
I mean, why is Mainu and Bruno in the team if we're just going long? You get what I'm saying?
No,
So he
no,
has to
that can
he
happen.
has to address that, bro. And if I see that in the game and I can say, okay, I don't have faith in you. You don't actually exist in my head. But at least I see you trying to actually change something because Ten Hag's greatest weakness is his inability to change things in time. He's too stubborn because he wants to try something until you know what he then says, okay, it's fine, I'll change. But by the time he says, I want to change, dude, we're in 2025. Why are we changing this now? What's going on? So
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to take away from this game in isolation. But if he does lose, Ten Hag fans, don't talk to me. But don't worry, we've got therapy on Friday.
Last question for you, Visitor. So De Ligt did not have a very good international break. You know, he was subbed off. His performance was not like the best. Let's say that. Let's put it that way. Do you start it De Ligt over Sir Harry Maguire or no?
Do you know? I think players like De Ligt, it's just like with Pep has got that whole integrating a player over a year. I know we're very desperate to replace Harry Maguire, but whether we like it or not, last season and the beginning of this season, he's proven to not be an issue in the team. Harry, he hasn't. He's played well, dude.
Bullshit.
Maguire had a mistake. That Danny Welbeck. No, brother. No, 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 no. The reason why we dropped Maguire is because we know that he has a mistake in him and he's shown us this season. So please, please, my bro, do not suggest that. Let's hear somebody who's hopefully gonna uplift us. Doctor.
Hey, how
Hi.
are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I was coming to come on with a lot of vim and energy, and then Charles just threw a grenade at it.
Charles, you know.
What? Yes. I was hoping he was not here. I was
He's backstage. Come on, Sancho. Come on, Sancho.
Oh my God, Joe. I was praying. I was like, you know what? The first 2 seconds he's not done anything. And uh
Yeah,
Joe,
like shoot,
it
but no, but so let not Joe distract us. But
yeah.
what were we saying? I even forgot. Oh yeah, Charles brought us down.
Yeah, no, the, I won't lie. I get the general feeling that we just don't know whether we're gonna win or not. I get
Mhm.
it, because even me, I'm like, I could say the United fan in me wants to say, "Oh, we're winning 9-0, 10-0." Then just before this live, I went and checked our record against Southampton, and it's been mainly draws, draws. One of the draws we had,
The last
Fred did a
yeah,
did an own goal, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my, we were winning that game, and you had an own goal.
yeah,
So between 9-0 and now, it's been 9-0, draw, 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 draw. I'm like,
and then the 1-0.
yeah, and the 1-0. Really? The last time we played them was 2023 or something,
Yeah.
or 2022 or something like that.
Yes, it was exactly 2023, March 2023. That
Yeah,
was the 0-0. And then the
yeah,
1-0 was 2022. I think we were coming off the second strain of COVID around that time.
yeah. Ah,
So
it,
anyway, yeah. That question
I,
question is so what about the Delict versus Maguire situation? Which player are you going with? Delict did not really do well. The players that did well, thank you for putting it in the chat when Pav was asking. Like we saw Xerxes score a goal, you know,
yeah.
some of our players are actually coming in with some momentum from that
Yeah,
restrict.
exactly, exactly. I'm hoping. You know what? I
Yeah.
feel like this is a perfect game for Zexi. Not perfect, as in he's coming off of the international. He scored a goal, had an assist, did it, yada yada yada. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like he's gonna probably score 2 goals. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Rashford might also score a goal. Bruno and oh my god, Dalot, even though he also had an own goal in the Nations League, which I was pissed about, but he
Hmm.
scored.
Hmm.
Gave an assist, I think. Bruno also scored, so fingers crossed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm positive. I feel
Thank you.
like maybe
Thank you.
maybe the late should start
Okay.
and then Maguire comes on. Like it can be interchangeable. One of them starts, and after
Okay.
16 minutes, the other one comes on.
So Delict and Licha is your pair.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What
I feel
about
like
what
I
about
feel like
what
I
about
feel
in the
like we have
middle?
Del Casemiro. Oh
What if Ten Hag's laptop says Ugarte is not ready? Pav, did you see
no, he's
the breaking
lying.
news? Pav put it on the chat that Ugarte apparently has a fever.
Ugh, you can play with the fever. You can play with the fever.
Yeah, running cures fevers, right? The doctor said
Yeah. Look,
it.
nah, no. It's like seriously,
Yeah.
depending what it is, I don't know what like. Where did this fever thing come from? No, like,
I
cause
mean, it's
I'm
Pav. I think they mean jet lag. I don't really know
oh
what fever.
jet lag.
I don't know because South
What?
America is far. It's
Yeah,
like
I know. No, I used to live in the Caribbean. I'm not gonna
oh
say which country because your internet people will find me.
yeah.
I'm
Wait,
just
wait.
joking.
Where in the Caribbean, Doctor? Where?
It's Spanish speaking. That's all I'll say for now.
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
I can't give out all my info
True.
just at
True. True.
once.
We don't want
So
people.
I'm just living. So
Yeah.
I do speak Spanish and I laugh a lot at KG. I forgot to even say it. The first time I called in, I wanted to. He spoke Spanish, so I called in to kind of like I had wanted to start speaking Spanish to him,
No.
but I know he would have been flustered. So
Wow. ¿En serio hablas español?
sí, hablo
No
español. Muy
sabía. Ok,
bien.
vale, vale. Ok, hablaremos en español entonces.
Por,
Pues,
sí,
dígame, ¿qué piensas de Marcus Rashford? ¿Él va a empezar o no?
por supuesto que sí, porque Ten Hag
Sí.
No, yo, no, yo quiero que él empiece porque en su Instagram él estaba haciendo un entrenamiento muy
Mhm,
bien y me
mhm,
gustó
uh-huh.
porque, pero no sé,
Okay,
sí,
let's
porque,
translate. Let's translate for Kenny
yeah,
because I know
you know
Kenny
what?
is lost right now. So what the doctor? Look at it. No, so yeah, no, guys. Marcus Rashford. If you haven't been following him, he's been putting up like uploading things after things and showing that this is like
Yeah,
he's actually trying to sharpen himself, and so
yeah.
he
You
deserves
know
this.
what? Let me
Yeah.
before you continue. Someone in the chat actually got the country right. It's
You
the
see, now that's your fault for disclosing that.
yeah. I know. I could have said South America. Nobody would have known.
You're
Anyway,
gonna
but that's besides this point.
Yo,
Luan, yes, I
wow.
did.
Yeah, that's incredible. Okay,
Luan, I
okay.
did.
Yeah. Wait, now I got distracted. This conversation is like next level. I got too
Yeah,
distracted.
no.
Um, we talked Marcus, we talked Ugarte, we talked Delict,
Yeah,
and hey, what about Ahmad? Is it so you're saying you're starting Marcus, who is on the right? Is it Ahmad or is it Ganacho?
I like Ahmad to start and Garnacho off the bench because Garnacho brings an energy to the team like after the 70th minute.
Yeah.
And I also feel like last season we overused him. We have to be also mindful of the amount. I keep on mentioning. I think every stream I've said this. The
Yeah.
amount of games we're playing. We're playing
Mhm.
every 2 to 3 games till the end of
Yes.
January. So we
Yes.
have to make sure we manage everybody.
Mm, mm. Okay. Okay. Score prediction.
No, I want to say five. Five. We're gonna let one go in. We're gonna let one
Okay,
go in.
okay, no, but
So
I
it's
love the
gonna be five
energy.
one.
Hey, all right. That's my doctor. That's my doctor there. Five. You see, that's the energy. I should have started with doctor in this conversation. Rep up says WTF. Let's hear more.
You guys are not serious, man. Ain't you
No,
learned
it's
your lesson?
not. Why are we not
Ain't you learned
serious?
you haven't learned your lesson? We're
Tell me.
averaging 1.1 goals a game. I'm not even a stats guy.
Okay.
Listen,
Yeah.
let's be realistic. Let's see if we can even create an abundance of chances before we start coming out with 7-0, 6-0, 5-0. Let's be real.
Yeah, too realistic wrap up. Okay. So okay, we're creating 1 point something chances. I mean, 1 point something goals is what we're getting. You said, right?
1.1 average is our goals. And do you know
Oh
what
my
that do you
god.
know what that trajectory is? Trajectory of that 1.1 goals a game is seventh or eighth again
Oh no.
at the
Oh
best,
no.
and that means, and you got that's not even accounting for what other teams are doing. That means if we're playing against ourselves of 1.1 a game,
I'm not ready for this realism, bro. Okay. What? Tell me something else, something a little bit more positive. Is there anything that gives you a glimmer of hope for at least like a good performance? Like, let's leave the result conversation to the side. Let's talk about performance. Like, is
I
there?
think Ahmad will play well if he starts.
Okay.
If he starts,
Okay. If he starts.
if
Ten
he
Hag
starts,
knows
because
Ten Hag at the beginning of the season said, "This is Ahmad's year." He said those words verbatim.
yeah, and then he
So,
benched him for the biggest game of the season so far. So I don't believe
you
what that
see,
guy
this
says.
is what Magenta was talking about. We don't
Mm.
even know what's the right what is it like what he
So it's
actually.
irrelevant.
So
I'm gonna be so real with you.
yeah,
We will win this game, but we'll scrape it. Either 1-0 or 2-1. But I'll not be surprised if we lose. I'll not be surprised if we lose due to a bozo moment or something like that. But we're not scoring. We're not scoring an abundance until they prove to me they can do it. they're not doing it until they prove it to me. The data is showing 1.1 goal. 1 point. That's lower than last season. You know what last season's average goal was? 1.5. That was last
Get
season.
out of here with this realistic figures, bro. What kind of goal is a 1.5 goal? Like we score one and the point 0.5 means we hit the post. Wrap up. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to. Look, guys, we have to believe. It starts with us, the fans. Let me actually bring in my bro, Kenny, and hear if his mic is connected. Is the mic miking, bro? Get out of here, bro. Ronald.
Yeah, Kenny made some beautiful good points. Sad we were just not able to hear them.
Right? You heard all of Kenny's point. I think he's better silent.
Kenny was like, he was about to drop truth bombs, but yeah, but
it looked like he was about to sing, and I was like,
no,
should I,
here's the
you
thing.
know?
No, hold on. I'm not like, some people just piss me off, like,
What?
because if I start talking about Bruno and stats, they will say, oh, that's irrelevant. But when it's eriktenhag, stats become the gospel of Allah.
Please break it down.
Imagine Allah writing Bible. That's how these people move.
All right, Ronald, explain further. So what are they saying?
I mean, the 1.5s and everything. Yeah, fair enough. That might be true after 4 games or 3 games actually. That might be true. All those things might actually be true.
Yeah.
All those stats that everyone's mentioning, all of them are true. We won a game. We lost 2 games, I guess. Or yeah, we lost 2 games, right? Till now.
We lost 2. We won the first one. Lost 2.
Yeah. But I'm just not sure why people are thinking Amad Diallo would not be in his plans and he's a pathological liar. Yes, eriktenhag is a pathological liar, and you're pathologically stupid for every season to believe every manager that comes in. That's you, man, being pathologically stupid every season, right? That's you, man. Now,
No,
his thing.
but I'm included in that
No,
lot
hold
because
on.
I like a truthful manager, Ronald. Why would a manager
Absolutely, everyone
do
does.
stuff that's not?
But some people don't like the truth. When some people get told truth, they come out with statements. And then there are gung-ho people, Glog 3000, helping those people as well. They back them. They back those players, right? When truth being told to certain someone and they come up with statements, there are people in the fan base who talk about, oh, we have such standards, but they go ahead and Glog those players. So, bro, choose a side.
Ronald,
Pick a
you're the
side.
perfect person to talk about this because last season you were defending Ten Hag. What's the word? Like left, right, and center. I can't forget. I forgot.
See, again, I was like, you can call me. I was on the fence. See, again, I'll be honest. I've had my fair share of like with Ten Hag, right? Because when the first season he came in, because of Ronaldo, I was hurt. I was the hurt fan, and I was the first one probably in the entire fan base who went Ten Hag out in the 6th month when he dropped Ronaldo and everything. But then I had to move away from that side of business. That okay, whatever happened. The player's gone. I have to look at for United and what is happening. And everyone, all the people who were saying we speak Ten Haganese, I have kind of missed them in the last stream by some mile. But they were mentioning their name as Hag as well on their FIFA streams. I'll come back to them. Don't go anywhere. I'll find you and I'll catch you. Right? I still speak Ten Haganese because of these men. Right? I was part of there, bro. No problem. Box. I was there. Right? So last season I was like, you know what? I'm gonna help the manager, support the manager regardless. No player FC. Even though this season I myself have said Bruno's been playing shit. So I'm not even defending Bruno as such right now. I'm saying he's not playing well. The man needs to do more. He's getting paid enough. But you have to understand, it's the 3rd game.
Okay.
It's the 3rd damn game. Last season, people are saying Amad Diallo was not playing. Half of the entire season, he was not even there. And the other half of the season, when he was there, 14 games, he played 7. So I'm not too sure what you want the manager to do. Right? Because the man was coming out of injury from 6 months of injury. Unless you want him to land up as a future Luke Shaw, fair enough. I think GTA 6 might come before Luke Shaw comes on the pitch for 90 minutes.
So in your books, you're almost siding with the doctor. Ugarte has to play because with
Ugarte won't play.
Why?
Because that's Ten Hag. If he drops Casemiro, from what I have understood about Ten Hag right now, he would still stick with Casemiro, right? He would play him. And I'm not saying he would see the game out with him, but he would play him, maybe start the game with him, and allow the game to end with Ugarte and slowly integrate Ugarte into the system. Because if you dropped Casemiro, right,
that's the slow integration, bro.
Before you go ahead and sin bin me, I'm just saying as per what I have seen from the manager. What I expect him to do is drop Casemiro and play Ugarte. That's what I want to see, right? But I'm just saying what I have seen from what the manager normally does, even with the statement of him coming out, I broke it down for you the other day. Why did he say that you will see Ugarte in some time and not right away? It's because he doesn't want to break Casemiro's or destroy his confidence, whatever is left at the age of 34.
Bro, Champions Leagues. He's not a confidence player. He's a leader. Matter of fact, if you listen to the post-match interview, they asked
your leader was eating grass in the last Liverpool game.
Bruno Fernandes was asked, two mistakes from Casemiro. What do you say as the captain? Bruno said, you know what he said?
I know what he said. He said exactly what opposite of Ten Hag what said. They both made statements. One was north, one was south.
Yeah, well, other people in the chat may love that live so much that they don't listen to post-match interviews like you and I. But for people that were not privy to that conversation, Bruno said, Casemiro is a winner. I do not need to go tell him to console him and tell him, you made a mistake. But he said he knows exactly how to fix what's messed up.
Bro, it's all the mind games. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You say the manager is a pathological liar. You're pathologically stupid to either believe him and not believe him, because the man said Ugarte would play in few months. Ugarte played a game in the last 2 weeks. He played one game, right?
79 minutes of Ugarte.
Exactly. And
now
the manager
Marcelo Bielsa, his laptop is a Mac, and Ten Hag is using a Toshiba or Lenovo. He needs to update his laptop.
Can you let me land?
Okay, land.
Before Ugarte even played the 79 minutes, Ten Hag already told Ugarte, I have brought you here to fight. So I am confused right now, because in one interview he's saying the manager needs time, like he's going to need time, but then the next day he's telling the guy, you're here to fight for me, right?
Yeah.
So I do feel he's going to play him in the next Southampton game, because it's a good game to start Ugarte and not Casemiro. But I do know him from historically known of his arrogance and his stubborn attitude, which he still carries on. I don't know if it's a thing for Netherlands people, but he might actually stick with Casemiro. So just don't get your hopes up high that Ugarte would play.
I think we lost connection with Ronald. Guys, this is not the time to be stubborn. Please, Ten Hag. It's time to pick your best team and build. It's time to actually try and galvanize people to build chemistry. What are we doing here? Like, honestly speaking, like if at all he goes with the safe choice, I don't want to, what is he going to do to Casemiro? No, it's about sending a message to the other players that if you mess up, you eat bench. Period. Honestly. Box says Erik Toshiba. Hi. Guys, if you have a laptop, please send it to Manchester United, because Ten Hag needs a better laptop. Let's see if this guy got a better mic.
What you mean? Can you hear me now?
Yeah! Hey, man.
I don't even get it. Like, I was muted. For me to move my hand from here to get the mouse to unmute, you're sin binning a guy. Why are you going to treat your boys like scrubs like that? First of all, correct your banner. Who is your score prediction? It should be, what is your score prediction for Christ?
He's right. Hey, this guy. You know English is not my first language. I'm typing this during the stream. Kenny's one of those people that I sat next to in class, and every time I have a grammatical error, he goes... You.
No, bro, I was gonna give it to you easy, but the way you seen me, I was fuming out here. I'm telling you. I'm saying like, what the? I was God damn this black girl. I was like, I even thought about the song just to tease you and Dirk. You got the she's here superstitious. The girl go make me
Oh,
good.
I saw you about to sing. I saw you.
You guys were going.
I was typing talking to Dr. NHS, and that's I was not in touch with the words I was typing. But anyway,
Exactly.
let's talk Southampton.
Where's Joe Blackson when you need him?
You know what's funny? He hopped on knowing Doctor was here and stayed, and now he hopped.
That's crazy.
Man.
What's up?
All right.
Let's get it.
So, your thoughts? Man United versus Southampton.
Bro, like I said, I'm indifferent with this. All I want is a good performance. And a 1-0, scraping a 1-0 for me is as good as a loss. So all I want is to see a performance. Scraping a 1-0 is as good as a loss to me. I want to see these guys perform. I'm just sick and tired of seeing nonsense for people that get paid millions of money every week, like every month. I just want them to I don't want excuses. I don't even want to hear the team news. I don't care. The only thing I want to see is to make sure. I don't even care if Ugarte doesn't play. You know why? Because I just want Ten Hag to screw himself. If that's what he's going to choose, let him choose that. And if we lose, it's about time he should start packing his bags early. Because he's bringing this on himself. You know what I mean? So I'm in that place whereby I really could care less. All I'm waiting for is just to see a performance. If they scrape a 1-0, for me it's as good as a loss, bro. This is where I'm at. I'm only waiting for them. What I want them is to respond from the last 2 games. They've been awful, and I want them to respond with chest. I want them to play well. I want them to enjoy the game while they're at it. I just want to see some football whereby I'm smiling for more than the better part of 90 minutes, bro. I don't want a 20 minutes, 15 minutes like snippet and then, this is what we can do. We're working on that. You've been working on that for 3 years, man. Come on. It's time for me to see some football, something. We need to see something. What are we investing in? For me, so I'm just saying, if it's not more than 2 goals, if it's not more than 2 goals going upwards, it's a loss to me.
Aha! Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm happy that I'm not the only person feeling this way, Kenny, because otherwise, where I understand the context is we're in a rebuild, we're not in a good form. There's a patch, like a bad patch that we're in, but you need a place to bounce back and build you up, for the next run of games. And this is the perfect opportunity.
Exactly.
On paper, we should be better than this guy. Let me tell you really quickly about what Russell Martin, bro, like his resume. He's been manager for MK Dons. He's been manager for Swansea. He's been, and then he's on his 3rd job at Southampton. Now, has MK Dons, Swansea, or Southampton won anything of significance?
No.
Ten Hag, with what he's won in Ajax, with the 2 trophies.
The 2 trophies there. He's come here. He's won 2 trophies here as well. So he's his repertoire is glittery. So he should start proving his point. The problem that I find with Ten Hag is that he's one person. The people that are like socially, he's got a social issue. I think he can't get along with people properly. There's certain people that just they don't really know how to navigate in a social construct. To really. They can get along with certain type of people, but once they meet a society that has different type of characteristics, it becomes like they clash. So they fail, they mess, because he's not. I don't see the guys really enjoying themselves. I see it when they're training. You know what I mean? I see it when they're having fun with this. But as soon as it's like, let's get down to business and handle things down. They don't look as though they're enjoying what they're doing. And then when you look, that's the moment you look out to the dugout to see who the help. That's when the manager shines. That's why they get the big bucks. It's during moments like that. You know what I mean? But to him, you'll be having his hands in between his legs, like just scarring, like he doesn't even know what's going on. Bro. He can't, like, bro, you see your players head down, Rashford on the other side of the wing, head down, this side, like you're seated and you're just like, you're not talking. There is no one is lifting them. And Bruno has been condemned so much and has been gagged and shackled that he's now just Bruno was like, last season Bruno was all over the place, trying things out, but we shackled him, we locked him down. Oh, you're trying too hard, you're giving balls away, because we just didn't have anybody to whip. He was one of them, but he was a better player, better one of between our players, among our players. But now, if you see his game,
there's the English, Kenny. No. I hear your point.
Exactly, he was the better one amongst our players. But look, when you compare his game then and now, you see that he's not giving us he's not being as creative as he was last season. Thanks. You could tell because he doesn't want to come out of that pitch. We let him. And then the manager doesn't even know how to explain a simple tactic on how they were breaking down the team. So what? He's just left for dead. No. Yeah. So it's so if they don't come out to show like they are elite athletes playing at one of the as far as I'm concerned, the biggest club in the world, bro, they can start he can start packing bags because he doesn't really. He's not really motivating players. He's not motivating me, first of all, as a fan, to see that he's steering this ship in the right direction. So I need tomorrow's game, bro, to end in a 3-0. I want 3-0. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. I want a solid 3-0. I want Onana to keep a clean sheet and to start that, to make that a habit going forward. The lesser teams, we need to start coming out with clean sheets. Did I just glitch? I think I glitched or something.
I think you've glitched, bro, and I think also the time was up. I gave you like an added time type of situation, but
there you go. I'm back.
Oh, okay, all right. 3-0. And I like that. I like the clean sheet settings as well, bro. No, solid call.
But how's the mic, though? How's the mic? Is it good? Because I'm having trouble with my other mic. Just give me a quick feedback.
It looks like you're singing. You're ready to put on a concert.
Broken the arm, bro. So that's why I'm in. Okay. So that's all right. That's why I'm asking. But is it good? Because I dropped it.
It's good. It's better than Ten Hag's team. Big up, my bro. Guys, quickly. If you don't know how Russell Martin looks, the manager of Southampton, this is him. This is his face. Now, to me, that looks like somebody who would be like, did you find everything you wanted at the store? Like the manager of a store type of thing. Anyway, let's talk to We Deserve Better.
He's got a face only a mother can love. How are you?
No, we shouldn't make fun of people like of things that they can't change, though. We shouldn't. We deserve better.
Love's young dream. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Every time you take a call from Dr. NHS, I get so happy. I just see your heart's racing, your palms are getting sweaty, and I'm thinking this man is in his element.
I lose the train of thought in the conversation.
He's got a brand new bag.
Hopefully, Ugarte will have that effect on the team. That's what I'm praying for. Just like a lift, a brand new midfielder,
Yeah, we all need it, and there's no reason why a guy shouldn't play. It would be suicide by Haag if he didn't play in. Don't you think? I'm concerned, knowing the way Haag has been. I'm concerned that he may be thinking, maybe this game's a bit too much for him, and we'll bring him into the Barnsley match or the Burnley match in the Carabao. I think sometimes Hag is his own worst enemy. You know, I know he likes to give players time, but he's not Pep Guardiola. That's something that Pep does, you know, and it's kind of like, get the man in. There's a hole in that midfield. Get him in and play him. And if he doesn't play him and they draw or they lose on Saturday, the knives will be out. The knives are already out. They've got Ronaldo on his back already. And, you know, and it's, he just, he needs to play him, right?
He needs to. Yeah, Ronaldo did say some comments that actually, you know, it's funny you bring him up because I wanted to ask the doctor about Ronaldo because she also mentioned it in the chat. And yeah, if you're not aware, by the way, Ronaldo, guys, was doing an interview with Vibe, Rio Ferdinand's platform, and he had some things to say that were not so kind, you know, or you wouldn't put him in the category of kind. With regards to Ten Hag. So I was looking for the quotes here, but like, yeah, Cristiano said, Man United need to rebuild because it's still one of the best clubs in the world, but they need to change. They understand that this is the only way. This is why they start to change again, the structure of the club, the president, what else did he say? The infrastructure and everything. And you know, he also kind of mentioned like Ten Hag is going about the rebuild in a wrong way. I'm paraphrasing that part because I can't find the exact quote.
He was criticising him because he said, at the moment, we're not ready for the Champions League. And he said, at this club, you cannot say that. And it's kind of like, who are you? As soon as the going got tough, you ran. He ran. This guy's a snake. I ain't got any time for him. But, you know, he done us dirty in 2009 when we wouldn't let him go to Real Madrid. And he turned around and said that we were keeping him as a slave. Then he comes back and tries to sign for City. I ain't got any time for this guy. I know people love him, but you know what? I always judge someone on their character. And Ronaldo, he can do one.
You've had it with him? Yeah. Nah, really?
yeah, I don't like him.
He's brilliant club legend.
Brilliant footballer, but he didn't do much for us. Put it that way.
Yeah,
one good season.
Okay, yeah. It was on. He has a YouTube channel, by the way, and it was on his YouTube channel. I think that's what it was. It was Rio. Yeah. Anyway, it was a conversation that he was having on his YouTube channel. Thank you for that correction, Overhead Kick TV. But so yeah. Okay, you stand firm. You say Ronaldo can do one. Just shut up. You don't know anything about managing. So I hear it. What is your score prediction? We deserve better.
You've seen it already in the chat. I think it's going to be a 1-1, and it's and even saying that is embarrassing, right? Because look, Southampton, three games, 3 defeats, so not a single point on the board, and 1 goal in those 3 matches. So we should be beating them, right? But you've seen us; we struggle, and the only thing I think there's a possibility that we can win it is they play possession-based football. They made mistakes at the weekend against Brentford at the back. 2 mistakes cost them 2 goals. So, and they were trying to bring the ball up from the back as well during those mistakes. So there's a possibility that United could capitalise, but United need to be on their game. I mean, isn't it ridiculous, Pappy, that we have to say that United have to be on their game against a team like Southampton? It's just nonsense.
I hear it. Mark disagrees with you vehemently. He says a 1-1 to Southampton. Realistically, that's what man is saying. Nah, this is foolish or sensational now.
You know, I'd love to agree with you, Mark, but look, I haven't seen anything in this season that tells me that this team can finish their lunch. You know, the only thing I can say is against Liverpool had 3 chances and they were clinical. We also 3 shots on target. We also had 3 shots on target and we weren't clinical. So if United are clinical, then there's every chance for us to beat Southampton and have a great game. I just don't see it at the moment. Ten Hag hasn't had any time with these players. Since that match, they've been on international duty. They come back now.
Everybody's been on international duty.
No, but what I'm saying is, so he hasn't had any time to correct the mistakes that we saw in the Liverpool game, right? So I don't trust that these players would have developed enough in the time given to them and Hag, which starts tomorrow, for them to capitalise. I just don't see it. Well, everyone looks at Man United and says, "This is Man United. We're a great team." People forget we're a mid-table team at the moment. We're a mid-table team, and I hear a lot of people in the chat, right, saying, "You know what? This is unacceptable." I grew up with Man United in the 80s, yeah, and I saw Ferguson, right. It took him 7 years to win the league. After his third season, there was a banner at Old Trafford after 6 defeats and 2 draws. And they were saying, "Tara, Fergie, your tactics don't work." They wanted him out after 3 seasons.
We deserve better. The correction that you're talking about, you could actually correct those through Zoom, bro. Like I was literally telling whoever, Casemiro, do not go for the passing lane that's blocked. Go to the right. Mazraoui is open. This is your first mistake. Second mistake, do not be hanging on to the ball and trying to drive when you know it's not in your skill set to go past 2-3 people that are pressing you. You are a good player. You have accolades, but release the ball. That's how you get out of trouble.
I hear you.
Through an email, you can correct the mistakes versus Liverpool.
But something's not computing here, because he has time with them on the training ground, right? And he gets it right with them on the training ground. But you put them on that pitch, and they'll have about 15 or 20 minutes of following instructions, and then suddenly something shifts. And I'm telling you one thing: if Southampton score first, we're buggered. We're buggered because our heads drop.
Please don't put that in the universe. If Southampton scores first, we are scoring first and second and third. Let's see what the I see a whiteboard.
Full screen.
Okay.
Full screen.
All right.
Putting you to work today. Putting you to work today. Who's going to start for Manchester United? Who is starting for Manchester United?
Okay. At the back.
Who's the goalkeeper?
Onana, obviously.
Oh, we have pen and paper here. Onana, we right on board. Who's the right back?
Mazraoui.
Who's center back?
I'll help you quickly. De Ligt and Licha, and then Dallo on left.
Licha, Dallo. Who are the two?
Ugarte, Kobe Maino.
Ugarte.
Bruno Fernandes ahead of
Bruno.
Ahmad on the right.
Who?
Ahmad on the right. Jay-Z in the middle. Left is our poster boy, Marcus.
Rashi. Does this team win? Does this team win?
It can. It should. It will.
It should, but it will not. You know why? Because of our manager. You know why?
Explain.
Because push him up. This is what they've been doing so far. Xerxes go up, Rashi go up, Ahmad go up, Bruno go here. This is the fun part. I don't know who's staying back here. Mino here, Ugarte go up, Mazurai go up, Mazurai. See? And this is our formation going to the game. Do you see this nonsense? This is why we won't succeed.
It's a game plan. It's a game plan. Okay.
Wait a minute.
I'll keep quiet for a second.
Wait a minute. This is with his game plan for the past 3 games. He needs to flip this. He needs to bring him here. Ugarte go here, Bruno go here, Xerxes here, Rashi here, and here. No more high press. Throw away the high press. This is how we're supposed to be sitting from now on. Because people are saying Southampton has lost 3 games. They've been playing well. But they've lost 3 games. Do you know where their strength is? The middle of the park. Southampton compact the middle like this. Everybody's middle was Southampton. Everybody's been like this for Southampton.
Yeah.
So how can we beat this? If a team is saying like this, how do you beat them? Down the wings. Down the wings is how you beat them. Are we going to utilize that? Is a one issue. Two, right? Because all this comes together. Xerxes over the weekend, we saw him. Xerxes was here, dropping down here, getting the ball. Hold up. Let's put that player there. Put that player
you're
there.
telling me you're scared of the Southampton midfield. There's a guy called Small Bone. There's a guy called Pounds. Aribo.
Yeah. You see those people? They compact the middle. They're all in the middle. This where Southampton plays the ball. In the center right here. This is where they play the ball. They'll come in here with 10 players. 10 players Southampton. Now you have a key that can lock them in Xerxes.
Xerxes must get the ball so many times. Sergio, I'm not put Bruno in this lineup. I'll bench Bruno Fernandes, put in Eriksen. Bench Bruno Fernandes, get this man out of here, and put in Christian Eriksen.
To do what?
To
do what? To get run over? Didn't you just say Southampton's strength is in the middle?
No, the strength is in the middle. You're not running. Stop running. Stop running. Why are you running with the ball?
What are you saying, Omo? Put Eriksen, who you know his defensive work rate is close
I'm
to
not
zero.
using Eriksen for defensive work rate. I'm using Eriksen for keeping the ball. Keeping the ball. The whole point of Southampton is keep the ball. If you do not keep the ball, you will concede. If you do not keep the ball, you will concede. The middle of the park is the most important thing. The most important thing.
Okay,
That's wait, hold up. Ball to feet. Everything's ball to feet here. Xerxes will drop here, get the ball, Ratchet getting goal. We all celebrate. Xerxes drop here, Ahmad getting goals. It's all about Xerxes dropping in here. And if Xerxes doesn't get the chance of dropping here, we will fail. Let me tell you another thing. Let me tell you how this game will go. Because we flip the page, we flip the board over.
Oh, we got phase 2.
We flip the board over. You thought we flip the board over. It's not about you win, it's how you win. It's the most important thing. We must dominate. We must dominate. Number 2. Number 3, we better not concede any goal. We better not concede any goal. This is my expectation right here. 4, we have to make a 3-goal difference. We better fix that.
How is concede 0 a game plan?
You don't know to hug.
Okay, continue. Explain the points. I'm not gonna interrupt.
Listen, number 4. Like 3 goals. We gotta change that. We must change this. We must change this. Number 5. Win is the only option. No draw, no loss. It's only win. It's only win. I don't care about this is the game where you don't care about game plan. It's all win. Number 6. I feel we will lose. I feel a loss. This is what I feel. I feel a loss. Number 7. ETH win. No play style needed. This is not the game of play style. This is one where I will allow you to go ahead and do your thing. Play style not needed. Let's get the win. And number 8. Southampton's going to win 2-0. I use my mic.
Almost that family member. We have to support. Guys, do not try this at home. This is for entertainment purposes only, says Mark. Hey. Wow. Fix, please help me digest what we just saw, bro.
This is crazy. I can't even comprehend what this guy is doing there.
How does concede 0 become a game plan? He says -3 goal difference. It's like the 8-point plan of Omo has me confused still. Guys.
Honestly, people have been overthinking, overanalyzing, and the whole thing is like the whole thing has come together and is leading to nothing.
We should stop the international breaks. You see what happens when we have too much of a break? Okay, bro. What are your thoughts on Southampton? Hey.
Honestly, we are going to win that game, and I think it's going to be a high scoring goal.
Okay. Yes, Fix. Yeah. Yes. Why do you think so?
I am looking at what other teams has done so far. You know, it's quite okay that it's true they keep possession and all that.
Yeah.
But that's the other teams still find a way to break them. How do they do it? You know, just for that opening and you put in the ball there, then chase down. You know, when you are holding the ball, it's different from people that are just building kind of defending. You know, that kind of game of defending.
Southampton has 65% possession in the last 3 games, all 3 games. So they
yeah.
Right on this part. That midfield, Even though I was ridiculing the names of the players, they actually know how to hold the ball.
But you just listen to what I'm saying. The whole team that beat them is all about counter attack. So if we can't find a space to counter what they are doing, and get in and score our goals, is I say that we are even more better. We have the resources to do more better than those other guys that got that winning against Southampton. They keep the ball, but those guys, like people like Brentford, by the end of the day, when you are watching, you are seeing Southampton are playing the ball, but these guys are scoring the goals. I think it's going to be an easier game for us, to take than
Yes,
when we are playing this kind of guys that are defending and all that.
that's the
So
energy. Yes.
that's what I'm saying in that game, and I just want a win because I look at our fixtures, man.
Yeah.
If if we getting those winning, we can be up the table before you know it.
Thank
I
you,
look at
Fix.
I look at
Thank you.
our future. We need to getting those win.
Yeah.
You know.
Last question, my bro. Are you not feeling well? I know a doctor. Are you not feeling well? If you sound like you got a cold.
I got cold, but I don't know why the thing is not going away.
All right, all right, all right. How long has these symptoms been? Anyway, let's let the professional handle this.
You are getting in this Ghana NHS into this conversation.
Ghana NHS, please, please,
Oh
please
my god.
help our
Okay.
brother. Yeah.
So first of all, have you had a fever or something like that? Or it's just a blocked nose and a cough?
It's a block nose. The cough is gone. It's just a block nose.
And first of all, before I even continue, where exactly do you live? Do you live in Nigeria or the UK? Because it's both.
Nigeria.
Wrong answer.
The question. No, I'm asking because some people they
Yeah.
catch colds due to change of weather, and I'm in London, so it recently
Um,
became quite
I live
cold.
in
We had a
Nigeria,
hot summer,
doctor.
yes.
I say I'm in Abuja.
Okay, okay. Hey, so you just got back from Abuja.
What is doctor saying?
doctor's wife. The doctor has lost connection. I was trying to get you some proper medical advice, bro. And the doctor's Wi-Fi is the one that needs curing. Oh god. Guys, yeah, no. What I'll say to you, Fix, is just drink some tea, boil some chop up some garlic,
I d-
ginger,
you just,
you
yeah,
know.
that's what I'm doing. I don't just want to take any pills and all that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what,
Leave the Western medicine for a second. Just try just the normal remedies. All right, brother?
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
all right.
We are
Feel better.
going to we are going to come out, on top, triumphant.
Yes,
You
yes,
we should
yes.
just
No.
believe. I don't like this issue of if we don't win this, if we don't win
Yeah.
that. Let us get
Winning.
winning. Let
Thank
us
you.
just get those winning in and
Thank you.
build up. I look at our fixtures. These fixtures is something that we can just go piam before you know it. You
I
know.
like that word, Pow. Big up to Fix, man. Mark, big up, my bro. Mark,
Big
you
up,
there?
bro. What's good? What's good?
Bro, Southampton, bro. Southampton. How you feeling?
Confident. It's
Yes.
Southampton. Like,
Yes.
why do people think we're gonna lose? It's crazy.
Because Mark, some of the rhetoric that you've been spewing, my brother, as well in a rebuild, we have to accept like results because the players
Yeah,
are
but
really
that's a fact.
failed.
That's a fact. But that's a fact for the sense that the top six teams that we really want to compete with. That's for those teams. But this bottom fodder, bro.
Yeah,
These no disrespect to these Saints, but gosh, them is relegation fodder, bro. You know what I mean? In the first three games, even though we lost badly to Liverpool,
yeah,
go back and check. We created on average the same or the most amount of shots in
as
the
Liverpool.
game,
Yeah,
most shots on target and on average, and most possession on average. So don't check those 3 points.
Mark, shots on target are not averaged. They're just
No. I'm just saying on average we had either the same amount or the more shots on target against the 3 teams we played. Same amount as Liverpool, more than Brighton, more than Fulham, right?
Yeah.
More possession on all 3 teams in all the games, right?
Okay.
Creating consistent chances up front. Now the problem is we're not clinical.
Yeah. We need to be clinical. We need to be
right
clinical.
now, and that is a kind of way you could see it, because at the same time, bro, to be fair, is young strikers we have. Let me be honest. We have 4 players under the age of 23.
Yeah.
2 players at the age of 23. And then we are Rashford. It go take some time. We want most fans is either we think about it like this. Either we go and wait for the project to build, give these players time to build themselves into being clinical, these youngsters, or we go and keep complaining because we want to win now. And no matter which campaign you're right, you're in your rights to be there at the end of the time. Well, in the last 3 games, it was not as much as in the last season. So, it has been reduced. The shots on goal has been reduced dramatically. So I wouldn't ask that question. Wrap up. It's a good question I want to ask you. Have you got any Dutch girls yet, bro? Or you still have no luck? You know what I mean? Pick up. He will know.
What are you talking about? I have no idea what Mark is. Any Dutch girls? I'm lost. Anyway, hit the like button, by the way. Hit the like button because I am lost. If you're here and enjoying the conversation, let's quickly talk with Mitch as we're wrapping up. Big up, my bro.
Yo, big up.
How you feeling versus Southampton?
Oh, mixed feelings, bro. My heart's telling me one thing and my head's telling me another. So
no, not our Kelly. My heart's telling me no. Okay. Why is your heart telling you that and your mind telling you that? You're like path settings right now.
Listen, my heart's telling me we're Man United. It's Southampton. We should win. Like, we should score at least 2 goals. That's what my heart's telling me. My head is like, we know what happens when these guys play under pressure, you know. When the pressure comes on, we know what happens. Yeah, so, and according to logic, like, if we concede the first goal, right, we know what's gonna happen. These guys' heads are gonna drop. They're gonna totally forget about the game plan and start doing strange things. So,
I really hope that we don't concede first, because this is gonna be a big test of mental. Like, we have to get the draw first blood. That's really how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And if we, all right, let's not talk. If are you starting Ugarte?
Personally, I wouldn't, and I understand.
Oh gosh. Hey, man, like Shay.
What's up, bots?
Yo, big up, Shay.
Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe. If you don't, you're a 007
agent. Come on. Big up, Shay. What's the score prediction going to be?
Wait and see. Man United going to win 4-0 against Southampton.
I like it, Shay. I like it. That's why you're my favorite Arsenal. Big up to you. Big up to you.
2 injuries. We got 2 injuries.
And you know what, Shay? I don't feel bad.
Get out of here.
I don't feel bad for your 2 injuries. Oh man, I hope they recover, but like not anytime soon. Don't worry, doctor. You did not miss anything. I think Mark has a cold. Did you actually hear his voice? He's been hanging out with Fix. That's why he's talking about Dutch girls. Let's hear Drex. Admiral.
Yo, what you saying?
You've been hanging out with Kenny. Your mic is better now. Okay, your mic was like sweeper defender, bro.
Yo,
Oh, you're good. You're in the midfield. Let's go. Let's talk. How's Southampton feeling for you, bro?
A win should be a win.
Thank you.
It should be a win, right? But I hear someone said, "Oh, it was Kenny one scrappy 1-0." Bro, I take a scrappy 1-0 until the end of the season, bro, and win the EPL, bro. I don't care about them scrap. I just want to win. What win does for this current group of players is it boosts their confidence. When they know they win, you see them, they turn up, right? But like what Mitch was saying, if we go down, this season is a little bit different for me because against Brighton, when we went one goal down, their heads did not drop. They actually picked themselves up and was like, "Yo, we're still in the game," and they went back. And we almost got an equalizer through Rashford, right? It was offside.
Yeah.
I didn't really see that head drop, but I think the Liverpool, they were more scared of not getting embarrassed like the last time, 7-0 kind of thing. So I think that's where. But immediately that third goal went in, it felt like, you know what's the worst that could happen, right? We might as well just try and see if we could get the goal. But against Southampton, I came on actually to talk about Omo. Omo actually made a good point, right?
Oh, please,
Wait,
dissect Omo's points.
Omo actually made some points in there, but he touched on something. He
Yeah.
wants ball retention. That's why he's gonna take Bruno out and put Eriksen.
I nearly threw up. Please explain.
Wait, no. The thing is, I see he's still thinking he's still thinking of the Tottenham Eriksen. He's not thinking of what we have right now, because the same Eriksen I saw against Fulham last season and a couple of games last season, who could not really retain the ball.
Yeah.
He couldn't hold the ball.
Yeah.
Like, he got robbed of the ball several times. So I'm like, okay, what do you want to do? If you're saying the Southampton team, they swarm the midfield, right?
Yeah.
And you want a ball retention player like Eriksen, he can be knocked. The ball can be knocked off him like easily. So you need, and no, I know Eriksen has the eye for pass, right, and all of that. And he also touched on something. I said our players need to hold something about making the right pass. I'm like, yo, bro, haven't you seen how we play?
Yes.
Sometimes the manager set them up in one way, and they cannot really execute that plan. So I don't know why you think your plan will be executed to the T. It's a matter of these players actually carrying out the execution. Not the plan is there, but the execution is the problem.
Yeah.
It's the problem. So with all of those fancy things, he was drawn on the border and with his calligraphy and all of that, right? I get almost point, right? But sometimes it's Southampton. We should have been thinking deep.
Okay. I like everything you've said, Drex, except one thing. I gotta ask you a question or pick a bone with you about you're taking 38 1-0 wins to get to the Premier League title. So style of play.
The 38 1-0 wins, right? It's some games you would play.
Listen to my question. To my question. So does style of play matter to you or no?
No. If you remember last season, I wasn't one of them people that was crying about style of play, bro.
So
I want my team to win. So when we win, we can actually look at the game that we won and actually try to dissect it and say, okay, what did we do right that made us win this game? How can we improve on those things? When we lose, we look at the game. I'm like, okay, how did we lose? What can we do to actually I know we're not part of the eriktenhag crew, but as a fan, we're like, okay, what should have been done better to actually stop them losses? You understand? So it's as a style of play. Don't get me wrong, it's not important. It's important, but to me, bro, because result brings confidence. Style of play don't bring confidence. Your style of play can get you the result, but style of result is what will build the confidence on these players, and we know how their confidence is, bro. It's on right now. It's on low. Reserve is no. There's no reserve, bro. It's just if it empties, it empties. That's it. There's no reserve. If it finishes, that's it. Okay. So for me, the result gets a couple of good results, right? We saw what the win for eriktenhag in eriktenhag's first season. We saw what that win against Liverpool did to them. It made them believe.
Okay, okay. I can't poke holes in your argument. Let me consult Ronald. Ronald, please help me. Does you hear what Drex is saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I get. Do you agree with him or do you disagree with him? Where do you stand on
I
his?
understand what he's saying
Yeah,
because he was one of the guys who literally is one of the only few people in the fan base who accept reality as it is. He was ready to he made arguments with every one of us to say, you know what, the England manager,
yeah,
he might come. So the level of acceptance Drex has. What
yeah,
was his name again? The guy who got sacked? What's his name? Just forgetting
Southgate,
his name right now.
my buddy
Yes,
Southgate.
Southgate. See, so he was ready to accept Southgate at one point. So you have
yeah.
to understand the bar Drex has brought it down to is low. So if he's saying 1-0, he's okay, he's calm. At the end of the day, the result matters for him. He is not the merchant who's doing what is our goal difference? Because no one cares. Is anyone talking about the goal difference of Manchester City in 2009? No one even remembers.
Something
It
that
is
Drex said,
irrelevant stat.
Ronald. Something Drex said last season. He was like, "Oh, I like the pain." I was like, "What is he talking?" Like he
Yeah,
literally
Omo
was.
says that all the time, but Omo also got sacked on Football Manager, and you want to believe him with the whiteboard. Okay, that's you.
This guy is bad. This guy is bad.
Mark,
This Ronald is bad.
Mark.
No, it's not the time to slaughter anybody online live, bro. You know what I mean? Big up
Now
to
I
you.
love him. He is my brother though, but his calligraphy was difficult. I felt like I was in I was at a chemist. I was trying to
No,
bind medicine.
I understand this calligraphy. Man look like
Bro,
he
his
went
Ugarte
studied
looked
this
like
somewhere.
Uganda. I was like, why do we have a place in
No,
there?
he's a Nigerian. Maybe he actually did do study
Nah,
medicine.
nah,
So
nah, nah.
that's
I
how.
have actually
No,
seen his veteran
let
writing.
Omo breathe. Let Omo breathe, guys.
This is
No,
I
his
always
writing.
appreciate
no,
the
guys,
word.
guys in the
Nah,
chat,
bro, you
guys
need to make
listening.
the sin bin great when he pull that whiteboard out, bro. Because when that whiteboard come out, bro, the only thing I
Nah,
did
but
see is things you shouldn't try at home. You know what I mean?
hold on. So let's move Omo away, right? But there was a certain fan base who was saying and who were shouting that we need style of play. We need to see what Ten Hag was talking about, possession-based football.
Look at
Was
what Bob
that
said.
not being said? Bots, did you not read chats of possession-based football last season?
I did. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, I think
But let
Omo's
me
in the
drop
background.
this. Let
Please
me
bring
drop
him on
this.
as well. I think he's there in the background.
Let me drop
Also,
this. Let me
so
drop
Bots,
this.
when
It's
when
so
we heard,
funny
it is funny. I know we all had a good
that
laugh.
that
But
that everybody keep yapping, yet I'm here. It's like, but the simple fact is, what's gonna happen in the game?
You
You're
don't
gonna
know.
we
take the
accept
game back
you. We
on.
accept you
This is
in
what
our.
this is what
We
almost said.
accept you. You are our
We
octopus,
accept
bro.
you. You're the
You are
uncle
our
of the table.
octopus.
We don't.
You know what I mean?
You
Yeah, we
see,
just
From the
I
World
don't,
Cup,
I
match
don't
your
you
think.
beans.
predict everything. We back you, bro.
You see,
But at
see,
the end of the
I'm not,
day,
I'm not taking no offense to this because
Because
to
we
me it
love
doesn't
you. You know
matter
that.
because somebody's gonna take something from here and like, they're gonna learn something. They're gonna look at the game with a different eyes, and they'll see what I'm talking about is true or not. Because
Yeah.
what
Did
I
that. I did
pinpoint
that.
with what happened in midfield is so important.
Omo.
You
Omo.
like
But
I remember
do you
Drex
remember
saying I
I
would
did
think
that
about.
2 days ago?
One person at a time.
I know
Do you?
Drex was saying that I was thinking about the Eriksen of Spurs. I'm like, no, that's not it. When Eriksen was losing the ball, he was playing more from deep. So you have more players from deep and you hit them with the counter. Because again, this is a team that play with three at the back. By the way, they play three on the back. They have two wing back that push high up, and the wing back push to the middle. So that I said again, our wingers are gonna be free. I'm not going to the point to the far point. I'm not playing Xerxes now that I'm thinking about it. Like just play Rashford, Garnacho, and Ahmad because you need to hit them on a counter attack. You cannot play possession with these people, and that's why I say you put Eriksen back there, like get the ball and you kick it out long. And you want
But
to say Bruno can do that job? Cool. You can't put
Omo.
Bruno there as well. As Bruno get the ball and kick
Breathe.
it out long. Listen,
I
I
just
just
want to
need
ask you a
we need
question.
a player with long passing in that game.
Yeah.
Omo, I just want to ask you a question. Since
what
you
is
have
Ugarte's strong point?
1 second, Mark. Omo, you have close to a manager's mind, as you say, right? What you claim. So I want to understand from you, why has Ten Hag as a manager, I'm asking you as a manager to about another manager, why has he not played Bruno as like in a defensive role where Eriksen was playing in the first season and Eriksen as a 10? Like what do you think he feels that what Eriksen would not be able to do in the 10 that he has never played him there. Not even one game.
To tell the truth, I do not know because I've been crying for that since the first season of Erik's when we signed Eriksen. Like
That's why I'm asking you.
there.
That's why I'm
I
asking,
don't
because I
know why
know
he's not doing that. I think he wants Bruno for the chance creation. Like he creates so much chances. But I'm like, but his crossing is not so good. As in his volume of crossing is not so good. Like for two of Eriksen crosses, Bruno was have like 6 or 7 attempts. And but what Bruno
is
gives,
it that?
what Bruno gives so well is the energy and his long passing to break past that over the top passes that what Pogba did. That's something Bruno can do, and Eriksen was doing that until he got his injury. When he's got an injury, I was like, okay, and he came back, he wasn't doing that over the top passes anymore. So I'm like, oh, Bruno can do that because I forgot we played a game where Bruno was playing in the pivot with McTominay. I'm like, hold up, if Bruno can do that, let Bruno instead Bruno stay back there and do over the top passing, Suko hit him on the counter. He did it for one. I forgot what it was. I mean, 1-2-1 because of it. Because Abyssal was playing the 10 and Bruno was playing back there. I'm like, how come he just didn't do it again? But we never saw it again. We have never seen it again, and that's about it.
Yeah. Look at Box's comment about Eriksen being.
Yeah, I was
Bro,
gonna say that. I
this
was
is
gonna
what
say
I'm
that.
about to say, bro.
I can't
This
lie.
is why.
Eriksen. Oh, sorry, Mark. Go ahead. Sorry,
This is why I
apologies.
don't suggest Eriksen for no starting lineup anymore, bro. And people might be mad at me and thing, but I don't think any fan should be considering Christian Eriksen for starting for United because here what, bro? Regardless of that injury, he get time to heal. He come back. He had game time last season, and he was one of the most. How should I put it, bro? He gave away some of the most passes last season. He never made any challenges to no players. He was lacking physicality. He was lacking energy to cover any ground on the pitch. How many goals we conceded because of Eriksen last season, bro? He wasn't running down no players. He couldn't tackle
He's like
nothing.
a clone. Yeah.
Bro, he was like a cone for real. And then you know what make it worse, bro? We cover the Euros here and the Copa every day. And every game Eriksen played for Denmark, bro. Bro was probably the fittest, the Iron Man on the field, bro. Iron Man. Brother, you see that? I don't care if it's Ten Hag as coach, it could have been Southgate as we coach at Man United, bro. But if you not come in and give that basic for United and you go and give that to anywhere else, bro, I would have, if I was Sir Jim, bro, I cancel his contract, bro. He's a free agent and I'm doing it after the window to embarrass him. Because I take a whole set of disrespect. I take that as a total disrespect, bro.
Big up, Mark. Sin been on grounds of talking a lot of sense. Big up, Mark. That's a great take on Eriksen.
Before I go, let me just say something to Omo. Omo, it's not like I am disputing your take, right? I'm just trying to poke a hole also in your setup, because as a manager that you're walking down the path to becoming a good manager, you also would find people that would try to poke a hole. But I'm saying right now in that your take, the thing is, I didn't really hear the part where you say Eriksen was going to be a 10 and more of up with Zexi than close to. So for me, Eriksen, I'm just scared. I don't just trust Eriksen. Maybe it's a trust issue. I just trust Eriksen at the moment. I saw what he did last season, right? Yeah, and I saw what he did in the Euros as well, as what Mark was saying. And I'm like, where is the disconnect? Is it that you if you want it simple, right? You cannot say at United you're running a lot better, and Denmark will see what the output you're giving, right? Could it be a case? We could make a case for him. Is that because it's a cup game, right? So okay, it's not the mentality is okay. It's actually streamlined towards maybe 6-7 games, right? And we are done with this competition as to the league,
No, but
right?
he's a scared player, bro. Like I'll be honest, Eriksen has been here for like 3 seasons, right?
Rationalize it, right? Why
No,
he's
I
doing all of
understand,
that.
but here's my point. Like this one, sorry, I'm just taking 30 seconds off you. You can land it, but I'm just saying, like, Eriksen is a good player, but for the lot, and he's playing in a deeper role, right? In a role where Kobe Minu is playing. Have you seen Kobe Minu go in for 50-50s, touch the grass, fall down, tackle, right?
Yeah.
In the last 3 seasons that Eriksen has been here, I can give you the argument that for 1.5 seasons he was not here, right? So let's bend that. So let's just say he's been here for 1.5 seasons. I put £500 on the line if you have seen 3 times Eriksen has gone for a 50-50. The man he takes his leg back. He doesn't even put his leg in for a 50-50.
Yeah.
Forget his head or chest or any body part. He doesn't even actually extend his leg. So you're trying he's
That's why I
saving
said I
himself,
have
which
trust
is
issues because I've seen
understandable.
all of this. I've seen all of this, and
Exactly.
I'm like, I'd rather
So
have the Bruno or somebody else, right? That
who
would give
run
me,
him? Yeah.
that would give me that energy, and also that could do what like what Omo is saying. Also, Eriksen has the eye for the long range pass and all of that, right? But
Yeah.
rather have somebody that can actually not just give me only that long range pass, could actually still choke up and cover if need be.
And but my score
Making a
prediction
lot of
for
sense,
the
actually.
game,
Yeah.
score prediction for the game is 4-2
4-2.
United.
Come on. That's the spirit. Mitch, I sin-binned you too quickly. Did you say your score prediction, Mitch? I sin-binned you on grounds of bad energy. Can you
Yeah.
please redeem yourself?
I
What
mean,
did you say your score
it's just real energy, not bad energy, in my opinion. But yeah,
okay,
just being realistic. But my score prediction, I'm gonna go for a 2-1, tight 2-1 United win. I hope Jay-Z gets another goal to boost his confidence as well.
Yeah.
And when Rasmus comes back, he should know that his place is not guaranteed. There's gotta be competition in that number 9 spot. So yeah. 2-1 Man United. Let's go.
All right, 2-1 United. Big up, Mitch. Big up to Fix. I spoke to you and wrap up. Yeah, we spoke. You had a lot of sense, and but thank you for calling in, wrap up. Please do this more often. Yeah. He's not even there to respond. Bye. All right.
My score prediction is 4-1, by the way.
Let's
Twice
go,
you said,
Mark.
man, you didn't even ask for my score prediction.
No, you put it in the chat. I remember. You put it in the chat. And look at this guy.
Papi, full screen. I have a question. Real quick.
Oh, more full screens. Oh,
full screen. How do you beat this formation? This is Southampton for the past 3 games. How do you beat this formation?
That looks like the Christmas tree formation. What is that?
This is what they've been doing for the past 3 games. How will you beat this?
There's less numbers on the wings, so you try and stretch them. You use the width a lot more.
Amad Diallo, link up play, Marcus Rashford, and Bruno Fernandes. 4 goals, game done. That is it.
There we go, Mark. Let me sit back.
Because this is what Southampton is gonna do. I'm not talking about United. This is what Southampton is gonna do. So now the manager has to beat this. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. So what is your suggestion?
My suggestion is you need runners, because if they're gonna be like this, even this, just abandon here. Get from the wing. This is where we have to attack. This is where we have to attack the wings. And when, like for Rashford here, he has to get 1-on-1. Ahmad, take the man 1-on-1. These are all 1-on-1s, because this is what Southampton is gonna do. This is what they're gonna do. What we do, I don't know. My suggestion is you have to take it by the byline and get the 1-on-1s against them, and you have to beat your man. But hey, that's just me though. This is what Southampton do. But pay attention when the games kick off. I'm done.
All right. Big up yourself, Omo, with your tarot tactics. Anyway, let me say good night to the doctor, guys. Everybody can leave. Doctor.
Hey. Yes.
All right.
It's come back. Oh my god.
You gave a score prediction. If you did,
yeah, I said 5-1.
You said that was the best call. That was the best thing.
Yeah. But apparently you had a question about Ronaldo, and I had said I didn't like him.
So what was it that you didn't like?
You know what?
Yeah,
it's his attitude. I'm going to be honest. He great player, but his attitude, even before he came back, when he played for us in the early 2000s, I loved him playing for us. But I don't know.
But his attitude made him the player that is a part of why he is.
I'm not saying that it's bad or anything, but it's like this thing of coming out and saying the little side digs and stuff like that. That's what I don't like.
He said? He said if Ten Hag listens to Ruud van Nistelrooy, maybe Ruud can help. Is there something wrong?
No, it's the way, you know how, I don't know if but the way people say it, I feel like he had the reason why he didn't stay is he had maybe some disagreements with eriktenhag, and I feel like he doesn't know whether he should say, like, reveal all everything that went on or not. Maybe he's fighting in himself to
No,
reveal.
he actually was holding back in that interview. He
Yeah,
could have.
yeah, yeah. I know he held a lot back, but I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know. There's something about it that just feels icky, and I don't like it. You know, you're still playing in our Nasser. I mean, play. And we deserve better, said something I agree with. He ran. He could have stayed and done something, but I feel like he ran.
You
He
see,
could have stayed.
so for me, with Ronaldo, it goes back to that Piers Morgan interview where he mentioned it
Oh,
wasn't even
yes.
from Ten Hag, it was from the other guys talking about John Myrtle and
Yeah.
the other guy.
I
who
get
was-
that.
So,
Also,
yeah.
he shouldn't. I feel like he should have just left in peace. I feel like he did the interview just to force the Glazers, the upper hand, the board's hands, let him go.
Yeah.
But I really feel that was a wrong move. So because he can't, I don't think he can come back to Premier League.
No, yeah. I mean, I don't think he's trying to come back to the Premier League, but he loves Man United. That's
Yeah, I know.
is.
But
And,
Patrice ever loves Man United.
yeah.
But that has he? Okay, that's a wrong. That's a wrong.
You know that my finger is on it right now. I'm like, what are you gonna say about Patrice?
You know what? Because I love Patrice. He can do no wrong in my eyes, Eva. Do you know what? I just don't like Ronaldo. I don't know why. No, there's something about him I just don't like. I'm really grasping at straws here to justify that.
This hatred.
He's
for
a great
Ronaldo,
player.
I just don't. This is you right here, dog.
No, it's not hatred. I love him as a player.
Not without cause, Michael.
I have cause. It is because I hate him.
That's you. Probable cause.
I love him.
Because
No,
I hate
I love him as a player. He did great things for United, and to be honest, I feel like he could have stayed at United till like as long as you know how Giggs and Neville they all stayed.
Yes.
I think he could have been like another United great legend and etc. And
But
then
there
he
was just
jumped ship.
lots of bad energy. People did
Yeah.
not want him upstairs. People like they didn't. You saw how much he sacrificed for
Yeah.
the club, even after losing a family member. Like there was just like it just wasn't. It wasn't set up for him to like succeed. You know? So I have to disagree with you there, Doctor, and say like leave this hatred for Ronaldo, push it
It's
to the
not
side.
hatred.
It is.
He is a heavy word. It's dislike. He's a
Okay.
great player, but there's something about his attitude I don't like. I don't know what it is, and I can't explain it.
Okay. Well,
I am not a female version of Mark N.
Nah.
You are becoming
the fans disrespected Ronaldo, bro. All they just keep skipping that part when the fans for the entire summer was quarreling because Ronaldo did not come to preseason. All they remember that? Or everybody forgetting it conveniently. How many fans was like he bigger than the club because he didn't come to preseason? When everybody know he had grievance period for his child, bro.
Oh God.
Fans had no respect for a legend, bro. No respect for the only Man United player in some of the fans' lifetime to win a Ballon d'Or. That's how disrespectful fans was. This man, when we are a Champions League and a Premier League, bro. People mad talking about Ronaldo like he this and that, bro. What fans did to Ronaldo, we deserve what he do with Piers Morgan, bro. And that's the facts. It have cause and it have reaction. If fans didn't disrespect the man after he sacrificed all he sacrificed this season to get us to 6, because let's be real, Rashford wasn't doing it, Martial wasn't doing it, nobody was doing it. This brother come and score some hat-tricks and put we in the Europa League, keep we in Europe, bro. And because he started the season late and poorly, he's finished, he's 37, he's old, this, that, and the other, bro. This is why United in the situation it is now, bro. Because fans have no loyalty. Not even to the club. Not even to club legends. No loyalty.
This is how I know we're going to beat Southampton. I'm agreeing with Mark. and disagreeing with the doctor. Hey, the world is coming to an end. Guys, the show has also come to an end. It's a 2-hour preview. Sorry, we got distracted. There was also the Ronaldo conversation. Big up to Paco. I saw you in the chat saying Mo Salah was visiting botswanapapi. I don't know what that's about, but Paco is the owner of this company, by the way. He's also the person that bought me the Football Power Hour hats, the merch that I have. So his company sponsors Football Power Hour in a way. So check it out. Go online, look up what they do. Latina AB. Big shout out to you, Paco. Thank you for being in the chat and lurking. Wrap Up Heaven says, so you want your manager sex, style of play matters. Yeah, no, we talked about that. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. If you haven't hit the like button, I have no words for you, honestly. Anyway, Southampton, I'm going to say we are winning 4-0. That is my final score prediction. And,
So, it's looking good.
Big shout out to you. Peace. Thank you. We out.